It's Friday, so that means Financial Friday. It is also day 5 of my 30-day of live video challenge, and this live video is brought to you from my driveway again. Just because I know the second I walk in the house, I am not going to do it. So I am stopping in my driveway and doing this video. So today we're talking about home appraisals. So what are they? Why do you need one? When would you need one? And what to do if the home doesn't appraise? When you're in the process of getting a financing approval, sometimes the banks will require an appraisal. And so essentially what the bank wants to know is the house worth what you're buying it for and the amount that you're financing it? So would they have protection if anything were to go wrong? So what happens is the appraiser will come in. You'd have kind of a conditional approval subject to the appraisal coming out. The appraiser would come in and they would go through the house, inside, outside, measure, take their photos. And at the end of the day, it comes down to, can they find comparable sales that support the value of the sale price that has been negotiated? Now, why you might need one, sometimes we see them more often when the banks are kind of tightening up. So during these last year, definitely I've seen more appraisals ordered. Also, typically when you go through mortgage insurance, most of the time they won't require one because CMHC and Sagen have their own database, and so usually that kind of sidelines it. But when you're putting 20% down, I have seen more appraisals ordered during that time period as well. So what happens if the home that you're buying doesn't pass the appraisal, if it doesn't appraise for high enough? When you're on the buyer's end, really your options are to A, walk away, or B, come up with the cash difference. So say you had negotiated $450 and it appraises for $400,000, you would have to then come up with that difference in order for you to still be able to go through the purchase. Now, sometimes the banks will actually appeal decisions because if they feel like there's absolutely no way that this house isn't worth $450,000, sometimes they'll put in an appeal and we can put in supportive information to them. But that doesn't always work either. Now, if you're on the selling side and if your house doesn't appraise, you're kind of in the same boat. So there's a potential that the buyer would walk away, or you do have the option of dropping the sale price on your property to match where that appraisal comes in order for them to get approved for the financing. So you do have a few options. Hopefully that does not happen to you. I haven't had it happen yet. So yeah. Anyways, that was Financial Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow on my next live video.